Just in time for April Fool's Day, the brand new Ultra Instinct I Moan When I Wipe meme merchandise line now in the Geekdom 101 store with a discounted price. These come in various different colors and sizes, whatever you think looks nice, and is the perfect gift to give to a Dragon Ball friend or fan. And if you don't want a shirt, this design is also available in various other products, such as different kinds of shirts and hoodies, also stickers, frames, posters, throw pillows. You can get it on anything you want right now on the Geekdom 101 store exclusively. The link is in the description. At long last, in Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 83, we're going to finally find out how it is that Bardock, a low-class warrior, was able to defeat Gas 40 years ago. Welcome to our official Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 83 preview video. We're going to go into our theories and our predictions on what's going to happen, because the big cliffhanger in 82 was Bardock and Gas are fighting in the past, and we're going to find out how he did it, and this chapter will reveal it for sure. I'm joined by Mr. Senpai over here. What's up?
I'm excited for this, man. I think I figured it out. I think I know how he's going to do it.
Things are looking interesting now, bro. But like I was telling you for the past few months, this arc is not going to end before the movie. Now we know for sure, because they took a break from fighting, so I'm guessing this arc's going to end sometime around August or later. That's my prediction on that. So we have time to kind of open up the story, because I think Chapter 83 is going to be mostly flashback, or at least the first half will be flashback of Bardock defeating Gas. You agree with that?
Yeah, the first half for sure. Absolutely.
Make sure you leave a like down below, folks. It really does help me out. And if you're new here, subscribe and check out my cool fucking purple Dark City background. I think it's dope. Anyways, bro, here on YouTube, the best platform ever. I love being on YouTube. Anyways, bro, Chapter 83. You and I agree they're going to reveal how Bardock beat Gas. A lot of fans are thinking he's going to go Super Saiyan. That's the big surprise. We'll save that talk for later in the video, folks. We're talking about that here. But what do you think it was, or what are the possibilities of how Bardock was able to defeat Gas?
I got 4 theories. Okay. Number 1.
All right.
Let's talk about those horns. Those horns have been very interesting. So
They got
I'm talking
big.
about so you guys have noticed the horns that Alec wears around his waist, but also Maki wears them, Oil wears them, and now Gas wears them as well. Except when he took them off, it unlocked his kind of instinct nature, and that allowed him to grow them naturally from like right above his ears. So there's something about those horns that clearly controls their kind of nature. Very similar how the tail functions for the Saiyans. Now, what do we know about the tail? You cut it off, you cut the access to that power. So it's my theory is that Bardock is going to cut those horns, which is going to then allow Gas to lose his powers. The problem is, so far what we're seeing in the past, he doesn't have any horns, right? He says, I'm gonna finish this fight, but he doesn't have any horns. So most likely he's gonna grow those horns. Bardock is going to destroy them, and then that's how it's going to end.
And then it might put him in the shock or something. It might reduce his power. He's still going to technically be the strongest in the universe if that's what they do to beat him. Now, do you think that Goku and or Granola is going to actually beat him in this chapter? Because I don't.
Oh wait!
Think
I'm not done.
Gonna...
I'm not. There's still 2 other possibilities. All right.
Okay, tell me the other ones. Go.
The braids. That would be really.
That's
stupid.
what I was thinking.
What?
No, that's what I was thinking. You cut them off. But that's what I thought, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds stupid, but if you're talking about Toriyama comedy, it kind of makes a little sense.
Dragon Ball.
It's a little. Yeah, Dragon Ball. Or the H, the medallion that they all the heaters were an H. That's been constant throughout the past and the present. So I'm curious whether that medallion, we've seen before that items can have powers or can suppress powers. So something about that H might be protecting Gas from Bardock's attack.
Yeah, it could be something with just their race, and maybe Bardock removes the H, and then all of a sudden he like can't control his body anymore. He goes into shock or something. I don't think it's gonna be that they're gonna beat this guy power to power, because they can't. He's too strong. But if they figure out the weak spot, yeah. So maybe Maybe this will jog their memory, or maybe we'll actually hear Bardock say what the weak spot is in the next
And
chapter.
and
Hmm?
then the last possible theory for me is just attacking his ego, just like we saw in chapter 82.
You mean like
Right? You
with
attack.
Magetta, like making fun of him type of thing?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You attack that side of him. That could work, although that would be really stupid because we already kind of saw that in chapter 82. So
So, what do you think about after the flashback? Gas is going to get back to Planet Cereal. He's going to make it back there. And do you think the fight will begin? I think that the next fight, which will be Gas, Goku, I'm sorry, Granola, Goku, and Vegeta, Ultra Ego, against the Heaters. That's what I think they're going. I think they're still going to do that. With Gas being the leader of the fighters just for this fight. Do you think that's going to start in this chapter or no?
at the very end, but here's the thing.
Right.
Right now, Gas, he is focused on Goku. He's pissed at him. He's upset. That's all he wants. He doesn't care about Granola or Vegeta. He's gonna go straight at Goku.
Right.
What about Granola and Vegeta? Vegeta is down for the count right now. Granola is being healed by Monaito.
I think
They
Monato will
probably
heal
have-
both of them. I think.
Well, Monaito did say 20 minutes. That's not enough time for me to fully heal Granola. So by the time that Gas gets there, it's gonna take a little bit longer just to heal one person, which
Right.
means that Vegeta's gonna have to figure something out.
So you think
right?
Goku and Vegeta might stall for time?
I think that Goku is gonna stall for time. Vegeta is gonna
Yeah.
stay there while Monaito's healing Granola.
Right.
Because if he leaves, that's going to allow Oil and Maki to then attack Monaito. So he needs to stay there, kind of like as a bodyguard.
I still think that Vegeta's gonna get jumped by Oil and Maki though. You know what I mean?
You know what? You might be right because
Yeah.
at Vegeta's current state, if Oil and Maki, if they unleash their instinct, right, that might be enough to defeat a weakened Vegeta. Obviously, Alex said you have no chance against Goku, but what about a weakened Vegeta? They may have a
Yeah,
chance.
because Vegeta, they're all beat up pretty much is what's going on. They have no more
Right.
Senzu, like they're out of it. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Now, how do you feel about? Well, first of all, you said you wanted to comment about Gas's speed.
Yeah. Okay. So I've heard the fandom for years say, okay, how many times fast these characters can move faster than the speed of light?
Yeah, it's been a
And
debate for 20 years or more.
And I have been saying this for years. There are no normal characters in Dragon Ball that can move faster than the speed of light. They can travel faster than the speed of light. They can traverse the universe faster than the speed of light. In fact, I did a whole video breaking down how Jiren was able to travel at 1.1 billion miles per second when in the manga he went to save his friends in one of the planets. He was able to travel 6,000 times faster than the speed of light. Obviously, Gas, he's traveling really fast, right? But once he gets to planet Cereal, they're not going to be fighting at 6,000 times the speed of light. Their speed is going to then slow down to what we can see.
Yeah,
So,
that's the way it's been. Like the characters are actually faster than we can perceive, but Toriyama slows it down. That's the way he had done it.
yeah, but just not faster than the speed of light, in my opinion.
Well,
Besides
I think it
traveling.
depends on the technique, man. Because like when Goku, when Tenshin Han first did the solar flare, the Taioken, Goku was able to run over and take Roshi's glasses. That was the first time that the fandom started thinking they might have gone past the speed of light. You know, it's debatable because also the Dragon Ball Z filler. Remember, there's filler episodes where Goku's breathing in space and like dodging asteroids. You know how fast you have to be to dodge asteroids in space? Way faster than the speed of light. Because you remember he was on a ship. So like the filler, you know what I mean? Like it changes things.
Yeah, but that comes into question. What about characters that can't move faster than the speed of light? How are they able to perceive these fights happening if they're truly happening?
I think they explain it like you have to like remember in old DBZ like Piccolo explains to Gohan you have to focus your energy. But here's what's stupid. Remember in Resurrection F, Goku was fighting Golden Frieza and Bulma was watching it, and that doesn't make any sense because she can't see anything because they're moving maybe not speed of light, but they're moving pretty damn fast.
But
She's
anyway,
not trained.
that's my. Yeah, she isn't. But that's
Right.
my opinion. I think they can travel faster than the speed of light, just not move during a fight faster than the speed of light.
What about your thoughts on Alec? Are we gonna find out his secret plot here in this chapter? There's a lot of stuff they haven't revealed to us yet, bro. We still, you know.
So no, Not yet, and the reason why is because what they gave us is really juicy about Goku and Bardock. Like
Now
that
you
is a
think that
game
Goku's
changer.
changing, and I think there's a
Well,
possibility he might. The series can go in a different direction soon.
yes. So they don't need to focus on Alec right now. They can just focus on Bardock and Goku and what's happening there. So Alec, he will come, right? His plan is gonna be revealed, but not yet. It might be another 2 or 3 chapters before that actually happens.
I think so too. I think you're right. Now, before we close out, Super Saiyan Bardock, and like I said before, y'all leave a like and leave a comment and let me know what you think's gonna happen in Chapter 83 coming out in April. It's coming out next month. What I was gonna ask you was this whole Super Saiyan Bardock thing. So a lot of fans think that the big secret is that Bardock's gonna go Super Saiyan, and I'm gonna tell you why that's probably not gonna happen, in my opinion. Number one. Bardock went Super Saiyan, an episode of Bardock, which is something that is not written by Toriyama. It was written by Naho Oishi for the video games. Has nothing to do with the freaking anime or the main story. Now it was animated and there was a manga, but that they do manga for heroes too. It's just a special
Yeah.
non. I don't want to say non-canon, but it's not part of the main continuity. It's a separate side story. It's a cool one though, because I love Chilled and I love Bardock. Saving those people. But it's just not. And by the way, I did a whole video on this. I'll leave the card up there so y'all can check out that video. But I don't think it's gonna happen for that reason. Two, he's not strong enough to do Super Saiyan. Three, if he did Super Saiyan, why is that a big deal if we have Goku doing fucking blue? Like Bardock doing Super Saiyan 40 years ago is not gonna change the game compared to Goku doing Super. Goku can do 100 more forms. Like if that's the big reveal, it's gonna be stupid because everybody can go Super Saiyan now, so it's not even a big deal. Like it's big for Bardock, but not for like beating gas. So I
And
think
why
that
didn't he use it against Frieza if he can go Super Saiyan?
that's what I'm saying. He can't go Super Saiyan, bro. I'm gonna probably
No.
title the video like Super Saiyan Bardock versus Gas and put a picture of him there. But I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen, bro. I don't think it's gonna happen.
What I think is gonna happen though is we're gonna see a big change in Goku and just the way
Right.
he is as a character. Let
Going
me tell you why.
forward.
Going forward, right?
Sorry.
He's still gonna be that kind-hearted Goku, but throughout his entire life, Goku has always considered himself more of an Earthling than a Saiyan. He acknowledges that yes, I'm a Saiyan, but I don't really care about that. He doesn't care about his past. But now, Wiz told him who. No, he didn't say who. He said what. What are you really? There are two answers. You're a human or you're a Saiyan, right? So what are you? He needs to acknowledge that I am a Saiyan. This is who I truly am. And because of his connection to his past, he is now going to unlock a higher level of Ultra Instinct, in my opinion. But at
That's
the
an
same
interesting
time,
outlook.
he's gonna be more curious about his Saiyan side. He's probably gonna ask Vegeta more about it. Maybe he
That's
might
what
wanna
everybody
join him
wants.
on a trip to Universe 6 to learn more about the Saiyans.
And we're finally gonna
Now,
get Sadala now, bro, after fucking 4 years.
now you have a motive. You don't have Vegeta having a motive to learn about the Saiyans. Now you have Goku wanting to learn about his parents, right?
You're right, bro.
So
Sadala would be the next perfect arc. Like perfect.
yeah,
The perfect next arc should be Sadala. I agree with you.
yeah. So after the end of Z, I think. But
Well, I meant
yeah,
it could be after the NFC, but I meant after Granola. Like it should be
yeah,
Sadala. Just because we've been in Universe 7 too long. Moro and Granola was in Universe 7, and going to other universes. I mean, they're there for a reason. And as fans of the franchise, we want to see them explored. We want to see other Namek. We want to see Planet Sadala. We want to see all that stuff, bro. Who is the king of Sadala? That stuff's very interesting.
yeah. And also, man, it's about time. Fathers in Dragon Ball, they've either been shitty fathers or pretty good fathers, right?
That's what Broly
And
was about.
Bardock as a character has always just been put to the sidelines. Like he's not important to Goku. That's kind of sad. So now I've made an entire anime theory about how Goku has childhood trauma, a longing for a father figure, whether it be through Master Roshi, through Grandpa Gohan,
Right.
and now it's evolving to his actual biological father.
Yeah, and I hope I don't want Bard to be brought back to life, but I hope that Goku that what you said happens, maybe not right away, but he inquires more about the past, and that could lead us down a rabbit hole of discovering Cooler or whatever else they have planned for the future. This Dragon Ball stuff's not going to end anytime soon, bro. It makes a ton of money. Like, there's been people out there who have been wanting Dragon Ball to end, like, because they're just, like, weird, envious haters or whatever. Even though I do agree that Super's not that good as compared to the old stuff in Z. But it's not going anywhere, bro. Because this is gonna make money no matter what. Like even though we all know Super's not as good as the old stuff, people love these characters and they love the fighting. It's not going anywhere. You know?
Could it also be that if Goku listens to that voice inside of him, right, as Wiz says, and taps more into his Saiyan side, that it could actually make him stronger, being that Saiyans are ruthless and more about fighting,
But wouldn't
etc.
that be different from Ultra Instinct though? You know what I mean?
That would
That'd be a different
that would
pathway.
Yes, but it will make him a more diverse fighter. And I believe
True.
that Ultra Ego and Ultra Instinct are different sides of the same coin.
They are. Yes, I did a whole video
Right?
about that with Jordan.
On the one hand, who are you really? You have to accept who you truly are. On the other hand, for Ultra Ego, you have to let go of the past, accept the past, right? So it's very similar, just different words of describing essentially the same thing. So
Right.
that's going to be very
Polar
interesting.
opposites. Yeah, it is. No, but
Yeah.
I think most of that will be after Chapter 83, what we're talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself here.
Yeah, yeah, no, me too. It's all going to start here, but it's going to lead to other things. Anyways,
Yeah.
folks, check out Mr. Senpai. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll talk to y'all soon.